Hello everyone, my name's Megan. This is my personal philosophy of healthcare and nursing summary. I really like this quote. It kind of summarizes how I feel about nursing. It's a beautiful thing when a career and a passion come together. I truly believe that nursing is a calling and that each of us don't do this just because it's a career, because it's something that we were made to do and kind of called to do in life. So, nursing is complex and constantly evolving. I kind of made a timeline here of how nursing began in the 16th century and where it is now. So, in the 16th century, nursing was defined as persons who tend to or wait on the sick. By the 17th century, the first documented male nurse had came around. By the 18th century, in 1860, Florence Nightingale opened 3 schools in the US to actually train nurses. In the 19th century, the definition of nursing was broadened to those who are trained to care for the sick under the orders and direction of a physician. In 1950s, nursing diagnosis emerged. Mid-1960s is when the role of the nurse practitioner was actually defined and integrated into the healthcare system. So technology and specialization since then has continued to grow. We're the single largest component of the healthcare system as nurses and are projected to grow to 23% by 2016 in an article that I had found that was written just a few years ago. We have the power to influence the next generation of nurses, each and every one of us. So I believe it all goes back to the basics. Florence Nightingale was a philosopher of modern nursing. She was concerned with meeting the basic needs of the patient and the aspects of the environment, including clean air, water, food, housing, etc. So this right here is kind of a quote that sums up medicine. Um, just for time restraints, I will just kind of read the last sentence that really caught my eye. Nursing has to do in either case is to put the patient in the best condition for nature to act upon him. So as nurses, we try to put the patient in the best condition in order for optimal healing. So my personal values and beliefs as a nurse. Everyone has the right to excellent health care regardless of their ability to pay, kind of where universal health care plays in. We must work as a collaborative healthcare team to improve the health of individuals, communities, and ourselves. We must respect the uniqueness of others. We're responsible for learning, advancement, and accountability for our own practice. Involvement of shared governance is essential, so incorporating evidence-based research into standards of care. I actually sit on a nursing committee that is trying to drive shared governance within our hospital and really driving nursing practice and nurses making changes at the bedside. So that has been quite the adventure over the last couple years and very eye-opening to where we are now and where we need to be in the future and how things are really changing within healthcare. So a few guiding principles to follow that we just go through our reading that as nurses, keeping an open mind and following these will always kind of lead us to the right direction and really respecting the patient, giving them autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, justice, and confidentiality. So I believe it all ties back to the code of ethics. The code of ethics is what drives our nursing practice. We must put our own beliefs and values aside when caring for our patients. It's our job as nurses to advocate for our patients, grow in our profession, and fulfill our own basic needs in order to effectively care for and treat others. So I just included the code of ethics in each provision, 1 through 9 on the next few slides, but they're all ones that are within our Code of Ethics book. And I think that following the Code of Ethics as nurses will drive our practice in the right direction. And then there's my references. So